Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the halachas of the nighttime routine in the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, and it's very lamaisa, very pertinent what we're learning today. We know that there's a mitzvah when a person goes to sleep. They're supposed to say the Kriyas Shema Alamita, the bedtime Shema, and we'll see today exactly what it is that we're supposed to be saying. Im loikara shalosh pashiyos shel Kriyas Shema. If let's say a person davened Mariv early at night, and therefore they didn't say the three parshas, the three different paragraphs of the Shema when it was nighttime, then Azai Yoima Kol Gimel Parshas, a person should then recite all three passages, the Kriya Shema Shalamita during the bedtime Shema. You have a mitzvah to fulfill the mitzvah of Kriya Shema. And if you didn't say it at nighttime from before, during the Mariv prayers, you should say it now during the bedtime Shema. Avalim Amaram Balayla, but if you daven later, and it was already nighttime, and you said the Shema, then when it comes to the bedtime Shema, all you need to say is Kim Parsha Rishona Bavad, just the first passage in the Kriya Shema. That's according to the letter of the law. That's all that you need to do. However, to recite the mitzvah, to perform the mitzvah in the best way, you should recite all three passages anyway. So no matter what, says the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, the best way to fulfill the mitzvah of Kriya Shema Lamita is you should, in fact, say all three parshiyos, all three passages. And then if you look inside of if you look inside of your siddur, you'll see that there's many other Tehillims, there's psalms and there's verses over there that speak about God's mercy. You should say all of those as well. That's what's in the siddur. And nidfas birkas hamapil kodim kriya shema. In many sidurim, we find that there's the special bracha of hamapil, which is talking about going to sleep, is written before the kriya shema. However, it's really more preferable to say the blessing of a mapil at the end of your Shema. Why? Because you're making a bracha on going to sleep, and it doesn't make sense to make the bracha and then say all these other words of Tehillim, of Shema. Rather, you should say the bracha at the end, and then from there you go straight into sleep. Now, the Mishnah Berurah writes a very valuable suggestion over here, and that is, if you know that you are the type of person who falls asleep normally when he's saying Kriya Shema Lamita, when he's saying the Shema on his bed, so it would be better for you then to first say Hamapil to make sure that you get the bracha in, and then if you fall asleep later on, when you're saying the Tachanunim, you're saying supplications, and you're saying Tehillim, so at least Baruch Hashem, you already got the blessing of Hamapil in. Okay, this is a very long halacha over here, and we will continue Be'ez Hashem in this halacha tomorrow. Wishing everybody a wonderful day, and in advance wish you a wonderful night in which the merits of the Kriya Shema Lamita, of this special Shema that we say at night, with all of the supplications and all of the prayers and all of the asking Hashem for His mercy, may HaKadosh Baruch Hu protect us to have a good and a invigorating night of sleep with only the sweetest of dreams. All the best.